straight BS. That's what this is, straight BS. Boy, first load, after a week and a half of being off, after that Texas freeze, I come back out here to this. Man.
I just might be in your hood.
Fuck out of here, man. You dumbass niggas. You niggas is silly out here trying to look cute and shit, man.
I just might be in your hood.
Niggas wanna come and talk to me about all this dumb shit.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm over here at this makeshift TA Express, all kinds of stuff in it. I gotta sit here overnight. Had an 8:30 p.m. appointment, 20:30 for the truckers. And oh man, there's a lot going on, man. Let me explain this to y'all. This is what I gotta do now. Wow. Yeah, y'all saw it. Had to get a receipt. Because this truck stop off I-30, for some reason, is all paid parking. I thought it was one thing for TA to charge 90% of their parking spots. But this one here, all of them, I really try to avoid $10, but I was just in a predicament across the street at the Loves. Of course, they're full, but I'll get back to that in a second. So the story is, I get a load, 85 miles, pick up the drop. Pays like $1,200, right? It picked up today and it delivers tonight at 8:30. So, you know I had to get that, right? Just doing something short. I usually have a midnight load where a broker calls me on like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays to take a load down to Houston that pays the same. So I thought I was gonna get a double thing. He didn't call me yet, but if he does, which he usually does, man, I hate to give him the bad news. I should be empty when he called me. But I pick it up. I get to the delivery distribution center. I ain't gonna say which one. I pull in an hour early before my appointment time, 7:30. And they're going to tell me that my PO number, my delivery number, is 1 digit off. So because of that, they refuse to unload me. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. My microphone on. I hope y'all can hear me. So, I gotta climb back in. So yeah, if y'all couldn't hear me, I'm gonna go through and listen. Hopefully I do hear it. But 1 digit off. Their supervisor is saying that they cannot unload me. They can't unload me. They say come back in the morning and they're gonna see what they can do. That's not why I got this load. It's crazy. Crazy. I mean, I know all the loads for the past week, mostly out of Texas, has been paying buku because of the storm. And everybody's staying home. The smart drivers are staying home. And we come out, well, at least me, into some BS. If anybody else came out to some BS, let me know. But me, I'm talking about me. And so it was 3 miles from where I'm at now. So it's not far. Good news. Bad news was there's no parking unless I either A, pay for it, or 2, risk it. Me, I'm a risky individual. So going back to the dirt lot, well, before the dirt lot, I stopped at Love's, nowhere to park. I sat out in the open. I called the broker. Broker didn't answer. I sent a text message, let him know what's going on. The agency didn't answer, period. So I called the shipper. The shipper was off, so he gave me the number to the night supervisor. The night supervisor went above and beyond his pay grade to go through this paperwork to, 1, confirm that this was the only load they shipped out today, and 2, to let me know all the numbers are this matches, and the PO number is correct. So somewhere, yes, somewhere, somebody made a mistake. It's either the distribution center, the shipper, or the one in the middle. But it ain't me. I did my due diligence by picking it up and taking it here on time. So why am I sitting here at a truck stop that I have to pay to park at, still loaded, and I gotta wait till the morning, which messes up my night load that I possibly should be getting tonight? Well, now I'm gonna fast forward. He called me and told me that there's nothing they can do. He talked about the shipper is talking about the receiver. The shipper called me back and says nothing the receiver can do until the morning. Long story short. So when he said that, okay, whatever. Let me take this risk into this dirt lot because I shouldn't have to pay for parking. That's like the pride or arrogance in me as a trucker, all the stuff I've been through in trucking. There's always a freeway, and there's always a way that costs. Really, the two type of lessons you can learn: either the free lesson where you don't got to pay for it, or two, the lesson that you'll never forget because you did have to pay for it. So this is a lesson I have paid for before. So I kind of was one pant leg in, one pant leg out on the decision. Muddy lot. I saw two trucks sitting there. There's no tow signs. If y'all know where I'm talking about, y'all could probably clarify it or correct me. It's dark outside, so I can't see everything. But I do carry this little trusty, I can't believe I'm reaching for it and I'm feeling goofy. This trusty little flashlight I bought from Harbor Freight. Very good. Very bright. Right? I can see way down the road. This is good as the LED headlight, honestly. And I use this for finding addresses, or if I'm turning in dark areas, I always, if I can't see it and I'm unsure if I'm going to clear it or not without going into a embankment or whatever the case is, the trailer off tracking, you know what I'm talking about, I will stop the truck in the middle of the street, set the brake, and I'll get out and I use the flashlight on my passenger side to make sure that tire doesn't go in that embankment. I do that. I don't know if anybody else do. It's a habit that I have to pay for. Okay? So I get into the dirt lot. It's muddy. My truck is clean in trailer. I already felt hurt just right then and there. I get into the lot and quickly realize that I'm not going to sit here all night. I quickly realized that. When I tried to pull out, I was already at like a 45-degree angle with the truck sitting right in front of the street, and I was making a right turn, and my trailer was to my right, off track and to my right. So when I pulled out, like I just told you, that trailer tire was very close to that embankment, but I stopped, used my light to see how close it was, and I was able to back up, correct it, and not end up in the ditch. So this is a great flashlight, y'all. Y'all should buy one and y'all should try this habit. It's free. I'm telling you, for free. If you want to pay for it, that's on you. So I said, screw it. I'd rather pay the $10 to park on pavement comfortably all night for 24 hours, whatever, versus $1,000 to $2,000 tow bill. I don't know which one y'all would choose, but that's a lesson I had to pay for earlier in my trucking experience days. So now I'm sitting here at the truck stop, relaxing, knowing I gotta get up as early to try to sort this out, instead of me just being empty when I wake up and I can diddy-daddle or do my load tonight like I usually do. So it was kind of a rant, but hey, man, I hope they figure this out. They really should give me layover pay. What amount of pay do y'all think is reasonable for this situation? It's not my fault, but truckers will understand that more or less. But truckers are also brutally honest if it really is your fault. So first off, do you think this is my fault? And then second, how much Or second, do you think I should get detention or layover? And 3, if so, or part A, B to the 2, how much? How much? I'm not going to say what I expect, but I'm quality. As all truckers are. Some don't earn it, some get lucky, and some work blood, sweat, and tears and don't get enough. Each trucker is one of those 3. But I thought I'd come up on here and share that with y'all. I'll come back when there's some good news to talk about. But enjoy your night, and I'll holler at you later.